Randy, Randy, Randy.
Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. I hope your week was a lot better than mine. Allow me to explain. So, as you know, I was in the hospital getting a lot of work done and trying to find out what problems I was having with myself. And after a few days in the hospital, well, a gentleman named Matt, charge nurse, he comes up to me. He's like, well, we're going to get a new admission. And this is like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, no problem, whatever. So he goes ahead, he does his thing, which, kills my chances of sleeping because here's a bunch of noise and traffic at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, so it was a rough night, needless to say. So the next night, Matt comes up to me again. And Matt's a good-sized guy. He's a stocky guy, probably about 5'8", 5'10", big build. And so he comes up to me again, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, we got another new admission. We're going to put him in your room. And I'm like, okay. So he walks away for a minute. He leaves my room. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know what? This is absolute friggin' horse shit. 2 nights in a fucking row. And all I'm getting is disturbed, no sleep. So I call for the nurse. She sends for him. He comes back in the room. Sits by my bed. And I was going to, have a nice conversation with him. And the freaking dude, I asked him, like, Matt, what can we do? I need to get some rest, man. You guys have been pushing me as far as you can. I'm having a bad time, man. The fucking dude yells at me. He says, this is the way it's going to be, or I'll discharge you. Yeah. That didn't sit very well with little old me. And I mean, you don't yell at somebody in a freaking hospital bed. That's not very classy. So I'm like, dude, what is your issue? If you can't handle the stress of your job, you need to chill the fuck out. So he starts yelling at me again. He's like, this is the way it's going to be. You're either going to do this or you're going to leave the hospital. And I'm like, bro, there's no sense in sitting at the edge of my bed and yelling at me. So I got up out of my bed and I get up in his face. And I'm like, dude, don't fucking yell at me. I'm not going to put up with your bullshit. I don't know who you think you are. And I'm about 3 foot away from him. The dude fucking lunges at me and checks me, pushes me back, and I'm not even close to him. And I was like, you are fucking kidding me, dude. There's no way you just assaulted me. I turned around, took a couple steps back, ripped my IV out of my arm, and I started yelling. I said, dude, you need to get the fuck out of my room. And I'm just sitting there ready. I'm ready to go into his ass sideways, man. And I'm like, Matt, you need to get the fuck out of my room now. He didn't leave me, and I got up all his face. I was ready to kick his ass. Then security comes in the room because they heard the ruckus. I'm not going to sit there and take shit off people. No goddamn way. Not when I'm sick as hell and I don't know what's wrong. All right, that's enough goddamn stress. I'm sitting there, blood's dripping out of my arms. Security's holding me still. The fucking room is a mess. And the tensions are so friggin' high because of this BS. I got restricted to my room for the rest of the friggin' night. But one thing for sure, they did not put another person in my goddamn room. I can't believe the behavior of this place and the way these people acted while I was here. So, needless to say, I went through all this bullshit and really didn't get any answers for my problem. So now I've had to schedule more tests with my doctor, after a week of being in here going nuts. So I'm going to get a second opinion. They didn't really give me a satisfactory answer on what the mass was on my pancreas. So I'm going to have more follow-up stuff done next week. And that's the best I can do. And I got out of there Tuesday morning. And that was just the most nerve-wracking, uncalled for shit I've ever been through in my life. Unbelievable. So yeah, I need to join. So, ride home Tuesday morning. There's cars all over the friggin' neighborhood. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And go up to my neighbor and I'm like, hey, bro, what's up? And he's like, did you hear the news? And I'm like, what's up, digger? And he's like, Kathy died. And that was his wife, man. And our neighbor and friend for like 30 friggin' years, man. And he just looks at me with this hollowness in his eyes like, man, Kathy's gone. And I was like, Dan, what the hell, man? And yeah, that was, on top of all the stuff at the hospital, I was like, what the fuck, man? Get out of all this drama, come home, and one of your besties is fucking dead, man. That kind of sucked, man. So we hung out for a little bit, talked. We sent him some flowers for the funeral today. So that was just a bad moment. And so yeah, so blow after blow, huh? So that was Tuesday morning. I'm cashing back. What was it? Thursday. Wednesday was okay. I was still recovering because the hospital, I had to get my nutrition back up. So Thursday, we're out on a friend's boat, cruising down the intercoastal, enjoying ourselves, my wife and I, after a really, really harsh week and some bad head tripping, man. So it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, man. And we are just kicking back. It's fucking gorgeous out. And we were just having a wonderful day, having a little cocktail and stuff. And then my phone rings. And I'm like, I look at the name. It's kind of familiar to me. And I'm like, fuck, it's my half-brother's wife. Fuck, she calling me for. So, sure enough, I answer the phone. And my half-brother's dead. Blow after blow, man. Unbelievable. And I was like, wow, how much shit do you have to put up with in a day, huh? So yeah, he's gone now. He was the last member of any distant family that I had. So yeah, that's over with. And so buzzkill of that day. 4 hours later, come home. We had dinner on the boat and stuff, so we were pretty full and just kicking back, cashing.
You okay? Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
I get a phone call from my daughter. Her fiance thinks it's a good idea to slap her around. I object to that shit highly. So she's crying. I said, go get a hotel room, get out of the house. I'll take care of everything. So now I got to call on one of my homeboys, go up there and give this motherfucker a what for hitting my daughter. It's going to cost me a goddamn fortune on top of everything else I've been through this fucking week. I don't care about the money, but it's the fact of which I shouldn't have to go through this bullshit, and a grown-ass man should never lay a hand on a woman. So now I got to deal with that fucking asshole. And yeah, yesterday was a bit of a break, so we're just trying to friggin' breathe today. And I still haven't gotten answers for my fucking problems after a week in the hospital. And just so you guys know, life can be a bitch. And I've never seen a better example of it than I have this week. And I'm just worn the fuck out, guys. I don't know where to turn, what to do, what to think right now. I'm just fucking numb. So when you think you got it rough, man, remember, it can be a lot fucking worse. I just need to make a video and vent because I was just absolutely in awe at how shit just rolled in on us this week, man. This is seriously fucking bullshit, dude. Honest to freaking God. So, yeah, man, going through the shit. Appreciate you guys listening. I should get this shit on my system. I miss all you guys in chat. I just ain't in the fucking mood right now, man. And I'm still recovering. So, all right. Well, beyond this point, I'm just running my fucking mouth. It's been a road, man. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good day. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Peace.